Hi, I'm Laverne Nisley from Marriage Resource Center, and I'd like to invite you and your partner to attend an upcoming RINGS class. RINGS is an 8-hour marriage education class, and it stands for Real Intimacy and Growth Skills. Now, it doesn't matter what stage of relationship you're in. You might not even be married. Perhaps you're preparing for an upcoming wedding or marriage. Perhaps you're enriching. You're thinking about how can we make our good relationship better. Or you may be kind of hitting the wall and you're thinking, boy, I don't know if this is going to last or not, so you may be more interested in restoring. We want you to know that RINGS really does work. Since 2007, over 1,000 couples have gone through RINGS classes. And get this, the average improvement is over 30%. So what would you expect to experience when you come to a RINGS class? What kind of content are we talking about? We've made it really, really easy. It's 5 C's, and these are the 5 main units in a RINGS class. The first C is committing. Do you think it matters what kind of foundation we build on? In this unit, we find out what are good foundations and what are not so good foundations, what are helpful and unhelpful foundations. The second unit is on connecting. This is the bonding. How do couples experience that sense of closeness that keeps them growing and thriving and healthy? The third C is cooperating. Most couples have a lot of things that they overlap with in terms of what they like and how they process, but there are also a lot of differences, gender differences, personality differences, family tree differences, and so this unit helps couples to get on the same page and actually work together in spite of their differences. The fourth C is confronting. All couples, believe me, all couples have conflicts and disagreements just because they're different. But not all couples have the tools to resolve those conflicts, and they find themselves going in circles and spinning wheels. And so we give tools as to how you can best resolve conflict. The last C is confiding. This is about building trust and protecting that most precious of relationships.
For me, the RINGS class was pretty cool. The biggest thing that I think both Chris and I learned was about love languages. And another big one for me was at the very end with having to imagine life without my husband, because that was a decision that we were about to make. So that really gave me a mind's eye on what that would look like, and I didn't like it.
One of the things that we hear most often is, it's better than I thought. And this is especially from men who have gone through a class and they were a little apprehensive about coming through this thing called RINGS. Another thing we hear is this has been very practical. You get insights and tools to help you go the distance. We also want you to know that the class is facilitated by couples who are experts at making mistakes in relationships. Those of us who lead the RINGS class give lots of examples of how we've missed it, but then also how we've made it work. So if you want a loving and lasting marriage, you want to register for the RINGS class. Hope to see you.